Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start by giving all praise, all honor, all glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, Bahasham Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching me this truth according to the Bible through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah. And a sincere peace and salutation to all you hopeful elect Akim out there pushing this word in all truth and sincerity, doing the work as Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah has created us to do, so he can wake up and seal the elect of the nation of Israel, which consists of you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and you Israelites who are scattered amongst the heathen nations that may look like the heathen nations, but your father's seed line of your lineage goes back to you being a so-called black, Hispanic, or Native American, one of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. They Shalom. It's your brother Halakia from the GMS Denver camp coming back once again through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shah with another lesson. Hey, and I just did it in transit yesterday, man, on the type of spirit that was being brought into the earth by Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shah. And here we are today with more news. You see, because what? Everything is coming to pass as Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shah said it would. Now we're going to start here in Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 3. It says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry." And this is what we're witnessing all around us. This is what's going on in the earth right now, man. The prophets have been here speaking the word of Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shah and telling you that these things were coming. And everybody thought, oh, this is not going to be in our generation, and maybe in my grandkids' generation, these things might come to pass. Nah, man. The Most High tells you, though it tarried, you may think it's taking a while, you may think it's taking a long time, wait for it, because it will surely come and will not tarry. And this is what we're witnessing in the earth. You have here, I just typed in Google, Israel-Iran news. It goes into what? 2 hours ago. Iran launches missile attack at Israel after killing of Hezbollah leader. You see that? Then you got in CNN, Israel says Iran will pay for launching a major missile attack against it. What is this, man? This is the Most High rousing up the spirits of the heathen. You see? And once again, why did all this pop off? It's because of the least of the flock. Because according to prophecy, the least of the flock being those Jewish people, the state of Israel, they're the ones who are about to drag the entire world into World War III. And we see it happening. Because why did Iran, you see, launch missiles into Israel to begin with? You see that? Because what? Israel is over there assassinating military leaders, man. Just committing mass genocide in the Middle East as if no one is going to stand up against it. Now we see what's happening. A retaliatory strike from Iran, which is going to what? Cause a counter strike to go underway from Israel. So once again, this whole thing is brewing up all according to the Most High's prophecy. All according to the Most High's will. As we see today, the longshoremen, they've gone on strike. So the ports are not moving at full operational capacity. You got a debate, a U.S. vice presidential debate going on tonight. You got also a ring of fire moon, or lunar eclipse is supposed to happen very soon. That's a sign in the heavens. So all these things are letting us know what? That, hey, the time is nigh, man. The day of the Lord is at hand. Let's get this real quick. This is Matthew 24. Let's go ahead, verse 3. It says, "And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? Or what shall be the end? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world?" So they're inquiring, what signs do we need to look for to let us know when your second coming is going to happen? You see? And our Lord Yahweh Shah told us what? And Yahweh Shah answered and said unto them, "Take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Mashiach, and shall deceive many." And this is what we're witnessing happen with these false Israelite groups out here. Hell, even the pagan Christian church, they're deceiving many. But let's begin with those who know they're Israelites, man. They are here deceiving you by giving you a doctrine that doesn't align with the 100% truth of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. They're not giving you the full understanding of what the MOTB is, which is being rolled out as we speak. You see? A pact for the future was just, agreed upon by the UN General Assembly Friday. You see? The pact for the future is basically the mark of the beast, man, the MOTB. Them wanting to roll you into this new global society and put a biometric tag in you, which is going to be the RFID CHIP. All these are signs, man. Everything is happening. You see? It goes on to say, with that being said, these false groups are not warning you of that. They're not warning you of what the MOTB is. They're too busy trying to tell you about the damn Israelite marriage, man. You see? Or do all this other matters instead of giving you the true understanding of what the scriptures say. See, the true men of the Lord, we've been giving you this, man. We've been telling you what it's going to be, and we're witnessing it roll out day by day. So he goes on to tell us what? For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Mashiach, Matthew 24 and 5. Many shall come in my name and say, I am Mashiach, and shall deceive many. And ye shall have wars and rumors of wars. What are we witnessing now? We're witnessing the skirmishes in the Middle East intensify. You see? You're starting to hear rumors of what? Civil war popping off here in the land of America. These are all signs of the times. And he tells us to what? See that you be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So all these things must be. You see? All this must happen. And once again, as we've been telling you through the Holy Spirit, man, everything is just going to intensify as the days progress. You see? What's going on between Israel and Iran, man, is an escalation. And Lord willing, it continues to escalate. Because we know what's going to happen. That's going to drag the rest of the nations into World War III. You already have Turkey saying what? They're going to stand with Iran in this. What is that being what is that fulfilling? Ezekiel 38. This whole situation with Israel and Iran, man, is about to pull the big dogs into this. Wars and rumors of wars. All you're hearing right now is talks of World War III. You see? While Russia is upgrading their nuclear doctrine. What is that? It's preparing the nations for war. Wars and rumors of wars, man. It goes on to say, see that you be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And that's what we see going on. Nation is against nation, kingdom against kingdom. All you're seeing is division in the earth, man. You see, you got those who are standing with America and Israel for right now, because we know what the prophecy says about that. The allies of America, according to Obadiah, they're going to turn upon this place. You got the allies of Russia. Now they're about to congregate together. They are congregating together. And if America steps into this thing between Israel and Iran, guess what's going to happen? Russia is going to step in the midst of it. Because what? They're one of the strongest allies of Russia. While you got these proud-ass Americans believing, let me say these proud-ass Westerners. You see? These proud-ass Westerners believing that no one in the world can stop them. And they're in that spirit because what? They don't understand the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. Now, what does Yahweh Shai go on to name? He goes to name what? And there shall be famines, which shall be ushered in through this longshoreman union strike. That could cause what? Shortages of goods in the stores, as they've been going into. And pestilences. You had Kill Gates tell you that the next pandemic is going to be worse than the first. Now you're starting to see all these viruses enter back into the earth. West Nile and Mpox and all this other shit. You see? Things they plan to unleash on the public. Which would give them a great cause to fully implement this global agenda that they're coming with. All these things are signs of the end times, man. It says what? In earthquakes in diverse places. San Francisco just suffered an earthquake. You having earthquakes all in New York, just random places in the earth, man. Signs of the times. It says what? All these are the beginning of sorrows, and it just gets worse. We've been talking about the bread and circuses, and we always say, there ain't nothing wrong with if you want to watch a game or go to a bar or do whatever. But your life doesn't revolve around it. That's not your life. You're not supposed to be in the spirit of these Westerners, just fully engulfed in the bread and circuses as if nothing is coming to pass. You see? Because it just gets worse. These are the beginning of sorrows, man. There are dark times ahead because what? The day of the Lord is near. Great judgment is about to be poured out. You see, we see all these different events taking place in the earth, letting us know what time we're living in. You see, so let's go here. Let's get, because I mentioned some of these things yesterday in my in transit, but I wanted to go in and grab some scriptures to just show and prove what's about to happen, man. So it goes into the beginning of sorrows, man. Let's get matter of fact, because there's war about to pop off. It's gonna cause a lot of confusion in the earth, man. It's gonna cause a lot of sorrow, a lot of chaos, a lot of sorrow. You see, it ain't just gonna stop in the Middle East. This shit's gonna spread worldwide. Everyone is about to be affected by this, man. You see, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is about to throw the entire planet Earth into a complete and utter state of chaos, man. It goes on to say, 2 Ezra 16 and 17, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? And this is Ezra asking, how is he going to be delivered from all this hell that's about to break loose on the earth? That's how bad it's going to be. Why you got groups talking about, ain't no Jacob's trouble, Jacob's trouble is gay, so forth and so on. Man, we're going to need great miracles to be worked on our behalf to escape the hell that's coming, man. It was so bad, Ezra asked who was going to save him from it. And we see all the signs letting us know that there are dark days ahead, man. Like I went into yesterday, the end is come. That's why all these things let us know the end is come, and it's just getting closer and closer and closer with all the days passing, man. Now it goes on to say, verse 18, the beginning of sorrows, as our Lord Yahushua said, right? The beginning of sorrows, it says what? In great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. And what shall I do when these evils shall come? And here we are. This is the time we're living in right now. All these things Ezra had seen and witnessed, what he was talking about, we're living in the midst of it right now, and it's just going to get worse. The prophets have been telling you this, man. While you have these false leaders trying to lead you astray, trying to tell you that everything is going to be okay. No, man, it's not. Not if you're not a part of the remnant. If you're not a part of those who are ordained to be saved from all the hell that's coming, it's not going to be good for you. This is all that's coming. So you can be distracted by all the bullshit that's going on around you in this fucking false reality they want you to live in. You see? With Diddy and bread and circus and all that bullshit. Hey, when you pull that curtain back and you take your eye and look to what's really going on, man, hey, it's going down. And we see it. We called it, man. We told you. And it's not going to stop. It's not going to die down. Hey, the state of Israel, they told you that they don't want a ceasefire. Once again, what are they doing, man? Once again, what are they doing? Where is it? Salaki, it might be Jeremiah 50. $49.20, okay. This is This is Jeremiah 49:20. It says, "What? Hear the counsel of Yahweh that he have taken against Edom," which is the so-called white race, right? Beginning with the elite. "And his purposes that he have purposed against the inhabitants of Teman. Surely the least of the flock, which are those Jewish people, shall what? Shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them." And this is what the state of Israel is doing. Dragging the entire planet Earth into World War III, man. You see? That's what's taking place. And it can't be stopped. So with the world being sucked deeper and deeper into war, more and more chaos and hell is going to be breaking loose all throughout the earth, man. And this is all according to the Most High's will. You see that? Because once again, the state of Israel is going to drag the U.S. and Russia into this thing. And when it's all said and done, America, Babylon the Great, is going to be destroyed with nuclear fire. The state of Israel is going to be destroyed with nuclear fire, but it's going to be rebuilt again. America, Babylon the Great, will never be inhabited again after this Third World War. While you have all these proud-ass Westerners feeling like America can never fall, you see, you're in for a rude awakening, man. Because that's what comes after all the hell breaks loose. You see, it's going to be non-stop once it's fully unleashed. You see? Once it's fully unleashed, it ain't going to stop until America is destroyed. It goes on to say, verse 19, "Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment." Scourges for who? Scourges for the wicked of all people. You see, right along with these wicked ass heathen. You see, it says what? Verse 20, "But for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges." So even though all this hell is breaking loose, they're not even take heed to it. You see, people just going to continue to wax worse and worse and worse, man. They're not going to consider that this is the judgment from the Lord. You see? Verse 21 says, "What? Behold, victual shall be so good, cheap upon earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case. And even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion." And this is the time we're living in now. You can still go get your $5 biggie bags, your 4 for 4s. You can go get this burger special from over here and this steak dinner special from over there. You see, people can still eat, still go to the grocery stores and get, you know, a decent amount of groceries for a decent price, so forth and so on. And they think that everything is good. That's why you always hear them say what? Oh, America, we've been in this space before. We've gone through this before. And this is why they feel like Donald Trump is going to come and save the day with a motherfucking MAGA cape on and everything's going to be all good. No, man. This shit is not going to stop. There's no hope for this place. And there's no salvation for you heathen. You're not going to escape what Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is bringing, man. So it goes on to say, verse 22, "For many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy." So when war is raging, all hell gonna be breaking loose all throughout the planet, man. Especially here in the land of America. You're gonna have people dying of famine, and if the Most High allows you to escape the famine, you're gonna be destroyed by way of the sword, by way of a killing instrument, man. You see, in whatever shape, form that comes in, a lot of people are about to die. That's the real reality of what's going on around you. You see? Everybody on the comment boards just talking shit, talking proud. Man, the Most High is about to bring hell upon the world, man. You see? It says what? Verse 23. "And the dead shall be cast out as dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them, for the earth shall be wasted, and the city shall be cast down." And that's talking about all throughout the planet, and especially here in the land of America, man. You see? This is what Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is bringing. This is the true reality of what's about to take place. You see? Let's show you some of the things that's going to be going on. This is 2nd Esdras 15:4. It says what? "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. There's going to be wars raging in the streets. Gunfire, gun battles, gunfights all throughout the streets of America, man. As civil wars raging between the American citizens. The Most High tells you that in Isaiah 19:2. Civil war is coming, man. Can't you see that this country is more divided than it's ever been before? You think that's a coincidence? No. It's happened so the Most High's word can be fulfilled. But this is what's coming. One people shall stand up to fight against another. Class wars, race wars. You see, so forth and so on. Everyone is going to be at everyone's throat when this shit completely collapses. And all it takes is one Black Swan event for this shit to really pop off, man. You see? And be taken to another level. That's all it takes. So us, we got to stay on our P's and Q's first and foremost, man. So we won't be like these people who are going to be caught as a thief in the night when the day of the Lord comes. Because they're not expecting it. They're not looking at all these things happening as the end coming. You see? They ain't looking at these things happen and trying to measure the time when Yahweh Shai is going to return. See, they're looking at these things and they're looking at Trump or Kamala Harris to be the answer to all these problems that are going on, to all this hell that's unleashed. Nah. So when it comes, they're going to be caught unawares, man. But not for us, because we're expecting this day. We know that it's coming. We know what all these signs mean, man. We know what all these different events in the earth are going to lead to. The second coming of Yahweh Shai, man. And it must be this way. You see? Now it goes on to say, verse 16, for there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their action shall stand in their power. There it is. All hell, lawlessness, anarchy, and chaos is going to be breaking loose all throughout the world, especially in America, man. They're not going to listen to no damn elected official or what no governor has to say, what the president has to say. The people are going to take the power into their own hands and go to the streets. That's what's coming. That's all that awaits. So yeah, that's all that awaits, man. So let's pull a few more, then we'll wrap it up. This is 2 Esdras 15 and 17. It says what? A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. And an Apostle Tahar gave a beautiful scenario, man, of if Joe Biden dies, hey, Kamala Harris is next for the seat. You see? And she can get her ass in there and shit pop off in the States, and she orders what? Martial law. An executive order of martial law. And she can't be removed from the power seat until they decide to what? Call off the executive order. You see? So these are all different things that are set to come to pass, man. Now, just speaking as men, that's a scenario that can happen. But martial law is going to be initiated. You see? But that's just one scenario that could possibly pop off. And that's gonna cause what? Even more rage to be in the people. Because you're not gonna be able to go up and down these streets freely as you're doing now. Your civil liberties are gonna be stripped. You're gonna have a curfew. So forth and so on, man. This is what's coming. And it might even get to the place where they get what? If you're out after curfew, shoot to kill orders, man. This is the type of shit that's coming. For all you people who are hearing these words and thinking that it's far-fetched, this is what is about to happen. Verse 18 says what? For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. This is all that's coming, man. Hell all throughout these cities. So yeah, and all this is happening because what? It's judgment from the Lord. It's punishment from Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah for the rebellion of the people, man. You see, you people really thought it was sport to just be out here doing whatever you want to do, conduct yourself however you want to conduct yourself, believing in all manner of falsities and lies and exalting this truth. All that is coming back to bite you in the ass. There's a repercussion for your actions, man. There's a judgment for every action that you've committed on the earth. And now it's time for you people to pay. You out here uplifting rainbow flag agenda as this is okay, then you're pushing it on children. Now you want to add MAPs to the fucking flag to legalize pedophilia, all that type of shit. And all you people who condone it, you're all for it. You see? You're going to be punished. You wicked ass niggas out here want to be thugs and gangsters, man. You see? Walking around terrorizing society, you're going to be punished. You women who want to be sluts and harlots, you want to be out here stepping out on your man, living that city girl lifestyle, thinking that it's okay to give a nigga a hard time or give a man a hard time or running your mouth about being independent. You bitches are about to be humbled and a lot of you are going to be destroyed. Everyone is about to pay, man. Everyone. You see? Everyone is about to pay. According to what? According to what's written in biblical prophecy. So if the men, hey, and it tells you the men are going to be afraid. How do you think you women are going to feel? Man, I was with my woman, man. We was watching fucking some crime shit, man. And they was telling a story that this dude and the chick, they walked to the railroad tracks. That out of nowhere, a serial killer comes and ties them up. And she was telling the story because she survived the shit. She was telling the story how her friend was so afraid and he didn't want to fight back. That's what's coming to this society here. This dude let this man tie him up instead of fighting back. Let him tie him up because he was afraid. He was scared. That's what Yahweh Bashim, that's the type of fear the Most High is going to bring upon you. Let this man tie you up, strip him down, put his belt. Like, bro, you should have been fighting for your life. If you're going to die, go out fighting. And the dude ended up smashing his fucking head 52 times with a rock. And that's the type of men this society has bred, man. So when it really goes down, and we are in the teeth of the day of the Lord, these men gonna be out here like women. It tells you that in Jeremiah chapter 30 verse 7, man. Men shall be afraid. I'm sorry, Jeremiah 30 and 6. Go read it. This is what's coming. Matter of fact, I get it. So I want to get this done before, because we got a class in a few. So I want to get this done. Jeremiah 30, and this is all that's coming. Especially upon you rebellious ass so-called black, Hispanic, and Native Americans, you Israelites, man. This is Jeremiah 30 and 4. It says, and these are the words that Yahweh spake concerning Israel and concerning Judah. For thus saith Yahweh, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. You hear that? This is all that's coming. You see? You've been lied to in these pagan Christian churches talking about some damn peace and prosperity. That's nowhere in the future for America. You see that? There's nothing but war and mourning, chaos and confusion, death and judgment coming to the planet Earth, especially here to the land of America. Verse 5 says, well, for thus saith Yahweh, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. Ask ye now and see whether a man doth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness. You see that? The men are going to be in such fear with all this hell that the Most High is bringing, that they're going to be like women having labor pains. That's how terrified the men are going to be. Great fear the Most High is going to bring upon men. So if the men are going to be in that state, what state are you women going to be in, man? This is all that's coming. This is all that's coming to this place. It goes on to say, verse 7, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. This is the day of the Lord. This is judgment being sent from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And the only ones who are going to be saved out of it is the remnant of the nation of Israel. But this is all that awaits. Now, let's go back. Oh, man. Daniel 12:1, I got to get that one too. Daniel 12:1, it says, "And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince was standing for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book." This is what's coming. A time of trouble so fucking bad that we're going to need divine intervention. For all you naysayers and you doubters and you scoffers talking about ain't no miracles coming. You see? How else are we going to be saved out of this hell, man? You see, and the only ones who are going to be delivered, once again, are the remnant of the nation of Israel. Those who've been covered in the blood of Yahweh Shai from the beginning. Now, let's go back to 2nd Esdras. So it goes on to say, 2nd Esdras 15:18, "For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid." This is what the Most High is bringing in the form of judgment. You see? That's what all these different events are leading to. The complete collapse of this modern society as you know it. Verse 19 says what? "A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation." And with the supply lines being down, you see, you're going to have your neighbors running into your homes with their weapons drawn, raiding each other, man. Gunfights over who gets to take the pantry. You see? Because of what? The famine that the Most High has ushered into this world. This is all that's coming. That's what all these different events are leading to. Complete hell being unleashed in earth. That's it, man. That's it. Let's get, and I'll wrap it up on this one. So all these different events we're watching, man, it's beautiful to see because we understand what's about to happen. And may Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai give us the spirit and the strength of mind and the strength of spirit to endure all these things that are coming, man, because shit is about to get crazy out here. And we see it. And it's only speeding up. It's not going to turn back. It's not going to calm down. It's not going to get any easier. It's just going to continue to turn up until this thing is over with. So Zephaniah 1:14 says what? "The great day of Yahweh is near. It is near and hasteth greatly. Even the voice of the day of Yahweh, the mighty man shall cry there bitterly." There it goes. As it told you in Jeremiah 30. As it told you in 2nd Esdras 15. The Most High is about to bring great fear upon men, man. Verse 15. "That day shall be a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness, a day of desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness, a day of the trumpet and alarm against the fenced cities and against the high walls, against the high towers." Salakia. So that's a complete opposite of what the pagan Roman Catholic Christian Church tells you. They tell you that the day of the Lord is going to be a bright and beautiful day. Doves going to be flying all over the place, rainbows, and you know what I'm saying? All that. Nah, man. It tells you the complete opposite in the Bible. The Bible said the day of the Lord is going to be a dark and dreadful day, man. A day of distress. You see? Verse 16 goes on to say what? A day. Also, like it. Verse 17, it says what? "And I will bring distress upon men." Let's get this word for distress right here. Let's define distress. It says what? Extreme anxiety, sorrow, or pain. It says what? Anguish, suffering, pain, agony. This is what the Most High is about to bring upon the world, man. Agony. What's agony? Extreme physical or mental suffering. This is what the day of the Lord entails. And there's another one I love to get from this. Despair. There it is. He's going to bring despair. That's a synonym for what? Distress. The complete loss or absence of hope. For who? The unbelievers. Because they don't know that this is coming. They don't know how to get out of it. They have no questions of why it's happening. But we do, man. We understand and know that this is the judgment of the Lord. And the entire time everything is going on, we're going to be praying for mercy, praying for the strength to continue to fight, praying for, calling on the name of the Lord. But for everyone else, despair, man. The complete loss or absence of hope. That's what's coming. You see that? So Zephaniah 1:17, and the Most High is setting the stage for all of it to partake, for all of it to come to pass. You see this. If they don't get this thing fixed with the fucking longshoreman union, hey, supply lines are gonna slow down. With this war raging, it's gonna cause prices to be increased, so forth and so on, man. It's gonna be a fucking a domino effect. This thing happening over here, this thing happening over here, is causing more chaos in the world, and it's just gonna get crazier and crazier and crazier on the earth, and that's what the Most High wants to be brought in. Because in the midst of all this chaos and madness that's gonna be unleashed, a lot of people are gonna die, man. A lot of people are gonna die. A lot of people are gonna suffer, then die. You see? Zephaniah 1:17, it says, and I will bring distress upon men, that they shall walk like blind men, because they have sinned against Yahweh. There it is. You see, walking in the way of the wicked, thinking that shit is all good, and that YOLO, we only live once, do as thou wilt spirit. Hey, man, that shit is gonna bring hell upon people, man. Men, women, and children. It says what? And their blood shall be poured out as dust, and their flesh as dung. As it told you in 2nd Ezra 16. It's going to be bodies on top of bodies on top of bodies out here in the streets. The smell of death is going to be heavy in the air to the point you be able to taste that shit. That's what's coming. There's complete madness all throughout the streets of America, man. Especially in these cities. People eating each other. People killing each other over food. Women getting raped. Men getting raped. Children might be getting raped. It's going to be crazy out here, man. It is going to be complete and utter chaos in the streets of this land. And all throughout the world. This is the judgment of the Lord, man. Various judgments are going to be unleashed. Various spirits of vengeance. As it tells you in the book of Ecclesiasticus, man. All judgment from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. So that's why we have to be in the spirit to repent and believe upon our Lord Yahweh Shah, man. Become a new creature. Be obedient to what the Most High wants us to do. Believe in His word. You see, and hopefully we can be delivered from all this that's coming, because shit is about to be crazy out here in these streets, man. Trust and believe. We're telling you what it really is, man. We're not lying to you. We're not hiding anything from you. We're not giving you a false sense of hope. We're not going to tell you that everything is going to be all good when it's not. There's nothing good coming in the next coming days, weeks, and months, man. Nothing good. You've been warned. Now Zephaniah 1:18 goes to say what? Neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of Yahweh's wrath. So everybody that's banking on their bad, they're trusting in their money, you see, that shit is not going to save you when all hell is breaking loose. When the Most High is unleashing judgment in the earth. That's not going to deliver you. Only thing that's going to deliver you is the relationship that you built with Yahweh through His Son Yahweh Shah. Walking and moving and operating in the spirit of faith, man. Believing upon the Most High's word that He is faithful and true who promised. You see? Believing in the one and only Messiah whose true name is Yahweh Shah. That's what's going to get you delivered, hopefully. If you be a part of that number. That's why we call ourselves what? The hopeful elect. But it goes on to say, but the whole land shall be devoured with the fire of His jealousy, in the form of all hell breaking loose first, and then ultimately from that nuclear fire that's going to rain down upon this place in the midst of World War III, when those 200 million thermonuclear warheads, you see, rain down upon this place. So it goes on to say, for He shall make even a speedy riddance of all them that dwell in the land. This is what's coming. And only this is coming because this is what the Most High said it was going to be. We don't give about what the fucking UN is talking about, what the WHO is talking about, what WEF is talking about. We don't give a fuck about none of their plans they have coming. Because at the end of the day, the only thing that's going to be fulfilled is what Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai has spoken. And we know, you see, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is faithful and true. So, hey, Lord willing, the Most High gives us a spirit to continue to fight. And I'm going to end it by giving all praise, all honor, all glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching me this truth according to the Bible through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, and a sincere peace and salutation to all you hopeful elect Akim out there pushing his word in all truth and sincerity, doing the work as Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai has created us to do. With that, I'm going to say Shalom, Wa, Abba, Abba.